But I mean, in these 2 times that we have for Anonymo, they were awesome. I mean, at least it was really fun to watch.
Yes.
I think Snacks looked fantastic on the map, and I think, yeah, he really tried his hardest, especially on that second go of it. But
Oh, yeah. He was the main reason why it was competitive, wasn't it? I mean,
yeah.
he had so many big rounds. You got to give it to Rez as well. He also had some crazy.
Oh yeah,
crazy
Rez
plays.
was going crazy.
But
that 1v3 from Sandwich was crispy clean.
Crispy clean, Mr. Clean. The knife rounds. We're not commentating a knife round, but we are. All right, there we go. So Hyenas will get to decide which side they want to start on when you win the knife. I assume they're going to want to start on CT side.
I like CT side more. I mean, even if a map is T favored, I just enjoy playing CT side more.
It just gets you warmed up.
You just sit down, sit somewhere, and hold an angle. You know,
it's a feel for the situation.
So
Exactly.
comfy. It's so comfy.
So cozy.
I like USPs. It's just great.
Stay comfy, guys.
Exactly. Get cozy.
But then Hyenas, they're not known for their comfort or the comfort that they bring. Usually it's cackling. You know, some yipping.
Like Hyenas in the wild? They're officially scavengers, right?
Yeah.
They'll only eat like off a carcass or something like that.
Exactly.
Okay. So Anonymo will have to beat themselves, I think, for Hyenas to win this. We'll see if they can.
Or never mind. Well, we're going to leave this gun. All right, it's already into it. Very quick A play coming in here from Anonymo. Nice delayed flash. Fester ate that one, but they have still to, well, they get rid of him. There it is.
Rock in a hard place. You got a peek, but there's not really a good peek to take, especially stuck at triple. So, like you pointed out, oh, Jesus, it's that late flash. And now Rock in a hard place again, but this time against the T's. Innocent stuck in the other side of window. And Hyenas now a chance of the retake. This has become very real as Kyler takes the risk and re-peeking into the window.
Gate has a smoke.
They've got really good post-plant positions, but yeah, as you mentioned, the smoke to obscure vision, and Snacks doesn't even bother shooting. Excuse me. They do have to kill him, I think, at some point. I can't believe that just happened. And no time for the defuse. Kirby can't win it, even though he's got the kills. That was kind of nuts. Snacks was literally right beside
Dude, that got way too close.
Wrapped all the way around triple just to show how sneaky he is.
That was way, 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 way too close for comfort. Bomb planted, though, by Anonymo. And the plant defended, obviously, but that was way too close for Snacks. That was like half a second left on that defuse.
Yeah, he needed help, though, as well from the A-ramp, his A-ramp player, too. I mean, that was crazy stuff. He was really, I think, thinking one step ahead, as he usually does, with where's the next player who might be trying to cover this. But, yeah, he could have easily just got the kill and left. But, I mean, you know, Snacks is the guy with the major win. And
nicely done.
Storied history. Not me.
Very nicely done there from Borup, picking up 2, or at least the 1 kill with 2 shots. And so it's a 4-on-4 scenario now. Anonymo looking better and better. And I mean, they're going to have, so many reps on this map now over the past couple of days. And so
yeah,
they're going to be able to.
Light work.
Exactly. They're going to be able to go and have quite a few strategies to build on.
Jumping clear at late.
And that's unfortunate.
You gotta put the dignity away and just jumping clear with the MP9.
Yeah. Take a page out of Rush's book.
Yeah. I mean, it literally just gets stronger. The more you jump, you might as well do it.
The Book of Rush.
You're not gonna.
Thou shalt yeet yourself out windows onto B-site Mirage. Thou shalt not hate thy teammates for not trading you.
Is that
it's deep.
Is that
it's very
deep.
deep.
The New Testament?
Yeah, it's very deep. It's the Book of Rush.
Book of Rush.
Edited by Blame F. Published by where Lake Publishing House. There you go.
There we go.
See? There we go. We get to it eventually. 2-0 in favor of Anonymo, and this will be the hard eco now from Hyenas. And very solid work here. And actually, I'm very curious now, and if we could bring that up, actually. I mean, if Alan could get in touch with us, because Alan is watching. He is like the eye in the sky right now. But he tweeted a stat a few days ago where it was like a 40% conversion rate for second rounds after pistols in this tournament as a whole.
For who? Oh, for everyone.
As everybody, right? Like, we're just getting 40% of the rounds, the second round's converted after pistols. And so I'd be curious to know if we're seeing that trend. Yeah, if we're continuing to see that trend, or if it's kind of lowered down a little bit, gotten a little bit more reasonable.
I think we're getting to the point where it's weird because the Deagle hasn't been changed, but definitely the odds of winning around with the Deagle have changed a little bit more recently, where Deagles are just being used in such a way now where they're just winning rounds. These 5 Deagle buys that people used to do are just being done a little bit better now, and they're actually resulting. It looks so hard to defend sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, it's just double body shot or single head shot. And
aiming for the stomach now is one thing. Slugging their opponents. And abusing the jiggle, too. That's a big one. There's not much you can do if they jiggle tag you. And
it's like, why bother using the R8 when you can do it better with the Deag?
Yeah.
It's almost what the R8 was designed for, right? To time that jiggle peak with. But, I mean...
You can just jiggle.
Yeah, you can just jiggle with the Deag. So.
The whole time. You can always jiggle.
So why bother?
You're dead.
Ah, he gets that Viking funeral, though. Takes one with him.
Wow. I tried to almost make fun of him, but...
He will be welcome in the halls of Odin. Well, Borup, 1v3. He's got the Deag. Let's see. He can get a shot. Top, mid, long range. Spots him.
Yeah. I remember Sponge said once, every kill Borup gets looks like a headshot because of how sharp he is. Oh,
no way!
There it is. Wow. Yeah, it's just super clean. He was like, who clears that? Who clears that like that?
And now you get an M4 for free? Wow. Get out of here.
We said thank you. That's for me?
That is so nuts. What a shot from Borup.
Wonderful stuff.
Well, we were just talking about the Deags, and there you go. Put on full display. That is the 3rd round on the T side for Anonymo. Only 2 players surviving, but they'll be able to full buy, no problem.
That's the thing, though. Every time you lose 3, you lose that economic surplus most of the time.
Yes. It's harder and harder to build the bank. Somebody's got to force, and that's always painful. But now we are going to get that M4 in play, but it's just a full buy, fully equipped on the side of HYENAS. A little light on kits, i.e. no kits, which is a little troublesome. No, okay, they have 1 on Kirby. I was about to say, like, no kits, really. But they have 1 on Kirby. Looked like Anonymo may have wanted to go for a little bit of aggression here towards B early on. Just bullets everywhere.
Yeah, they go 1 for 1 here, and you know, Gate's the victor, but they get info on this 1 player on A. So this is huge. The lean towards B comes out, and Minio has a chance to actually shut down a player in the window.
Oh boy.
Well, 3-0 turn to 4-0. Kirby dies on Cat, doesn't win that duel. Minio back turn to the A site with a smoke top con. They've got all their bases covered.
Oh my. They're in there. They've got that bomb planted. Borup and Gage just not going to want to fight at all here. Wow. Back off, save the AWP, save the AK. That's a lot of room in mid that was taken advantage of there from Anonymo. Getting Minio up and ladder like that is crazy.
They're good at Mirage, man. They're very good.
Well, you know, you keep running drills, man. You keep running drills over and over again, and eventually it clicks.
Yeah. This op is pretty nice, isn't it?
What do you mean, like the skin?
This one, yeah.
It's what the snake, right?
Yeah. But I don't know.
It's pretty cool, but it's too much blue in it. I've got the Forest D-Pack gloves. I can't be using that kind of. It's like too blue turquoisey.
Is it blue? One of us is colorblind.
What?
I don't see.
Is this the dress? Are we just gonna start arguing whether or not it's blue or green?
Is it blue?
It's got blue in it. Dude.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like the green isn't dark green. It's like kind of lighter green, right?
Some kind of water snake, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Which is it's a sick skin. It's just not gonna go on my gloves. You know, it's just not gonna work.
Oh, there's blue on there.
You're just too. You just can't look away from the snake.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Anonymo now 4-0 on the T side.
4-0 looking for 5-0. Lots of grenades. The op. The CTs, on the other hand, have an op in response. And AZ was really good with the op on Nuke, especially. Don't know how comfy he is opping on Mirage, but he is not. You know, he has opped in the past. Can't be worse than Nico at opping on Mirage. That's the low bar.
Yeah, where you buy the op once and then proceed to never op again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got better. Not on CT side. He actually got better on T side, I think, but pretty funny stuff.
Oh, whoa, that is a missed opportunity, but it still sets it up for Kyler. Kirby going to find the wrong side of that duel. Man advantage for Anonymo with 48 seconds on the clock. And Minio once again getting into ladder, and they are going to split towards A. AZ going to catch out Minio, and Gade could ruin the party here. He's on the bomb site. They're going to have to check this.
Yeah, they do. Oh, they had that flash, too. I think Gade needed to be a bit more aggressive in that spot to get some compensation. Fesser surely is going to get traded. No, they're going to let him go free. A couple of weird interactions here for my money. Nazy from up top. They'll get punished. That was quite a Hail Mary. Wow, everybody trying their luck here on the roulette wheel. I didn't like that round from either team, I won't lie.
Yeah, that really makes me wonder if Gade should have just committed to the corner. You know what I mean?
They were scaling, right? Once he gets, they get to that part, you know, he's got to expect that flash peek is going to come in, and they didn't see anyone on A. He was feeling a bit too lucky, and then I'm surprised this trade didn't come out right away. And then Fessa repeat, and then, you know, AZ shoots again and then goes up. It's
yeah.
It's a bit desperate.
I was trying to make some kind of play happen. It's 5-0 right now, and Anonymo are just looking more and more comfortable.
But it is
Snacks, however, is struggling to hit some some shots that I feel, you know.
But he's kind of like he shoots a lot though. He doesn't take 1 or 2 shots around. He takes like 5 or 6. So there's always a chance for him. Of course, he could just get 1 deagled one of these days, but and it is that 5 deagle round that can always be so scary here for Hyenas. 3 smokes as well to create some temporary cover, create some new angles. But the full A exec can be a nice remedy, especially to mid control, especially with right side smokes coming in. The CTs can be out there, but they can't rotate in. So this might be just a great call from Anonymo. It feels like these days people are saving their full execs for just rounds where they don't have to try that hard, just because, just in case. And there's a window for a kill that could have came down. Will they flash CT spawn, or are they going to stay curled up here?
I think they just stay and wait for them to fight him out here. They've got their way out through a ramp right now. Innocent has cleared it. He sees that there's no flank. Palace is held by Snacks. Again, they know that they have a way off of this bomb site. So no need to go and, you know, donate guns, although Minio is thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
He's got Innocent with him right now. Beautiful studio.
Wow, what a studio.
And Kirby is gone, so too bad.
Dude, your fucking laugh is so good.
Too bad advantage, my dude.
Every time you laugh when we're like in the green room, I laugh when you laugh. I don't even hear the joke. I just laugh.
You know, it's just the key is to be happy, Loners, man. Just feel it.
Very
Channel the inner child as we get to enjoy some CS. 6-0 though.
Yeah.
You know who's not enjoying this right now?
Ooh, one guess.
Hyenas. Hyenas are
Yeah.
getting mauled like they ran into a pride of lions on the Serengeti.
There we go. Would you rather be a lion? It's like the sprout, the sprout dilemma. You know, why didn't you name yourself Tree? Okay. Well, second chance for Fesser. Oh wow, a second win for the whole squad. Him and Kirby, they're doing everything. I mean,
here we go.
This isn't much of a lurk. They get smacked up. All at the top of mid, just to the rifles as well. That couldn't have gone better.
Monster flashes coming through. They were just completely blinded.
Man, over 10K on 4 players there for Anonymo. It's been not only just 6 rounds in a row, but very, very easy 6 rounds in a row. So, you know, the way back in for Hyenas, of course, is to win a round like this where they don't lose anybody. And oh, I guess they mollied the window, so they had a little bit of one way there, as well as the cap push.
Oh, AZ missing the jump. Unfortunate. Unfortunately, well, fortunately for him, rather, he is not going to get peeked. He is not going to get caught, and so there's nobody in mid this time around for Anonymo. They got chased away. So that's going to be the underpass lurk coming in from Kyler and Innocent. Man, this is super passive from Anonymo. Do you reckon they feel like Hyenas are going to try and make desperation moves, and that's why they're just kind of holding everywhere?
I think they might be trying to scare them at mid a little bit with the underpass play, and then see if they, yeah, then they can come and take it over here. So I think they try to starve them, and they're actually just trying. Oh wow, they get window. There's no one watching this, and the grate is broken open. This is a really big gap. I mean, this is a huge kill. Kyler, is he going to be aware of this? It looks like he is not ready at all for it. Fesser will have one pass by, and Kyler gets taken down inside of the smoke. Two coming up a ramp. Gade in the same position under the window. No support for him as the flash comes in late, and oh my god, Snacks over top of the bricks with an op of all guns gets that frag. Could have very easily died there. That was pretty beautiful by Snacks.
So nuts that he actually manages to get that.
Fucking futs.
Exactly.
It's crazy. Wow.
Yep. 7-1 fixing to be here for Anonymo.
Wow.
And Hyenas right now are just wishing that they could go back to taking duels. It's like, please, guys, can we actually just go back and fight them again? And unfortunately, Anonymo just not going to even let them have the chance.
Yeah, they kind of just responded immediately to what they saw that last round. They're like, all right, you guys were like super hot on mid with all those peaks. Let's just starve you out for a second and hold the extremities and then come back, take mid late. It's the perfect call. But then also the big gap for Hyenas, which I think was just a pretty bad mistake, was not they left the grate. They broke the grate, but they also didn't play in window. And then they left window open to be boosted into, so they just had no way of protecting themselves against some kind of, late window push.
Late window flank coming in.
You can leave it open, but you have to also leave somebody to either watch the window itself or leave the grate broken.
Woo! What a shot from Kirby, though.
That's crazy. Yeah, everyone hit some nice op shots.
Damn. Dude, that's fast.
Wowzer.
That's sick, though. I'm glad to see this individual level coming in from Kirby, at least. I mean, he is definitely hitting shots. Was the hero of overpass for Hyenas, and he's topping the scoreboard right now for him here on Mirage. But it isn't a whole lot to go off of. It just feels like everybody's a bit more comfortable on Anonymo right now on Mirage. Everybody's hitting shots.
They're a tricky team, man.
Gotten plenty of practice.
And I think their strength is it's very much in the tactics and the mid round and like these timings where I think you take a simple map, they can make it very, very creative. So is there going to be some initial pressure? No, late flash over to AZ. It's going to push him off his position inside of mid, and it looks like these two will meet potentially on the ramp. I don't know if a push is going to come all the way through. Gade sitting back and waiting. Everybody just defaulting. And this is, I feel like it's very hard to read versus Anonymo. Sometimes they play rounds out all the way until the last 20 seconds. Sometimes everyone's dead in the first 20 seconds. It's very hard to say what pace they'll move at and if you can push or not, which I think is only a compliment to the team. Anyone can pull that off. It's a good sign. I feel like Gade's going to be quite uncomfortable here. I personally don't like A-ramp setups where it's one CT alone.
It's a one-and-done kind of spot where...
if they trade it properly... I have to say, he has been pretty nuts. But, yeah, the flash is not great, but they eventually clean him. No one there for the trade. No compensation. And the late peek, AZ almost blocks his own vision and gets punished for it, but now they need to molly out ticket. Yeah, and that's just him dead.
They have so much time. That's the beauty of it. They start this push with still 50 seconds. So it's like, okay, if there was 20 seconds, AZ's probably in a much better position because it's going to be so much harder to get things rolling. But with, nearly 50 seconds to work with, they're like, cool, okay, get the molly over there, get a flash, take our time. And they are just slowly constricting this defense.
This is, 10 seconds. They finally put the bomb down. No one CT spawn, and Fesser, he probably doesn't have odds here. Teammates coming in slow. I think if Fesser didn't get that first kill, they wouldn't have even tried it. It looks like they might even, turn around again anyways, but we'll see. They're coming up. They know one's default. And Fesser finally turned the corner. Kirby actually gets a kill. Oh, that could have been it.
That's such a shame.
Yeah, you can wall bang right through defaults. Kirby might as well try it, but now he's just thinking about the save.
They've got max loss now, Hyenas. They've got a couple guys on 3,000, so I think that's why they went for it. where they're like, okay, even if we lose, we'll still have money to buy next round guys, so just see if you can make the magic happen. And unfortunately, that's just not going to happen. Kirby going to save that AWP, so good on him. They will have money for a full buy, Hyenas.
Yeah.
But they just need to, I mean, it's cool to save guns, but you need to start getting some rounds on the board here.
Yeah, there's no sense having a gun collection.
8 rounds on the T side now for Anonymo.
Yeah, they're the ones who are going to be stuffed and mounted.
Not a good time. Not pleasant at all. And well, here we go. Anonymo. Do we get a change? No, we don't. Top mid. Minio kind of making some noise. Kirby going to be charging it, though. Loads of aggression.
Oh, he's using all the bullets.
Yeah.
Bring Kirby forward. Is he like, oh, is that a bit? Oh, no. Find the timing. Full flashed off AZ's, I think maybe palm flash, excuse me, from the A site. And Snacks can't find that duel. That could have made a world of difference here for the T's.
What a cool shot.
Jeez, just tumbles on down once again. What shot?
That Snack shot.
Oh, the Snack shot.
You know, just a quick swing. He pre-fired. Like, he was pre-aiming that angle. That was sick.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That would have been such a cool shot. Doesn't hit. Still, I'll give points for trying on that one for sure.
That's the Snacks, though. It's like these games, he clearly is super smart about where he's aiming and where he thinks he knows where they are.
Yeah.
He just sometimes doesn't hit the shot, but I think I'd rather be the guy who knows where they are anyways. Clearly going to have more impact in the long run that way.
Yeah, it wasn't like it was a clean kill from Kirby either. He's got to be counting his lucky stars that Snacks missed there.
Yeah, blessed him with that miss. Well, Hyenas, well, the 2 rounds they've won have looked incredible.
Yeah, 5 alive. Hold on, I gotta.
That's for sure.
What a meme. Yeah, both of them have just been 5 alive, complete
Couple of rounds.
Stomps.
Out of the 10 rounds.
Oh, you're right. I forgot about that.
Well, 1 molly under Bal could be trapped. Oh my God, Key's gonna be able to. Oh wow, that was not great. He could have. Oof, that was a bit. Well, okay, I mean, the trades come in anyways. Innocent will spot one under the balcony. But he sees the last 2 that are on A. One gets spammed. Very nice spam from Minio. Targeted harassment there to under the balcony. 1 at Tetris goes down, and Borup's last bomb is all the way back at spawn. And they'll go and grab that, but that was pretty nice. You know what? I was critical of Key for coming out of apartments there.
Okay.
But combined with that connector push, he literally just called out their 2 spots instantly as soon as he died. So even though he didn't get any compensation, he did visually, and that was enough. Because at that point, they're actually so close. The information is extremely valuable. Since they come up to the stairs, they can. Yeah, there's no way to move from under Bal because that player A ramp gets spotted. So yeah, that's actually a really good push. Really like that. I take it all back.
Listen, I like that. You know, you can recognize, you get credit where credit's due.
Fickle analyst.
Yeah, sometimes the thing is just information is more valuable.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is. If you can get that info to your teammates.
These can't move from there. They can't leave. They actually have to fight a losing battle from that point on. And Anonymo win again. The first time in the 3 maps where they've had a winning first half, especially by this margin. The strongest start they had was 3-1. That turned into a 9-6 in favor of Hyenas. Map 2 is 9-6. And that didn't get any better, but this is all Anonymo all day.
So now we're into it. We do have double AWP on the CT side now for Hyenas. This is how they've elected to change things up. Kirby sporting 1. Short push on mid from him, just holding that angle again if anybody's going to be up there. Minio. Instead, it's going to be, oh, the save. What a shot from AZ. Still doesn't save Gabe, but at least it's a 1-for-1.
Oh, they missed the molly. They don't get him out of that spot. CT gets smoked, bomb dropped to let him know it's definitely going to be A and Fesser. Very good spray control to take 1 more out. And he knows that duel is there, but AZ still wins.
Yeah, it's going to be too, he's just going to have the edge. He's going to have the advantage there. And now Minio, nicely done. Picks up the 1. Fortunately for him, however, Kirby is on short. Going to catch him in con, and that's going to be a 3rd round for Hyenas. Not a perfect round this time, but still they got the job done. So we can give him that.
Finally, a normal round win.
Yeah. But again, Fesser, here it is. Replay of him just kind of just dropping that bomb and getting the double kill. That made the difference. So this guy he is definitely making a name for himself here in this run from Hyenas.
Yeah, I think he's been quite a reliable rifler. Some highlights there, looking good.
He's all right up there with Kirby. So the two of them doing work right now for Hyenas. Easy.
Lucky to be alive. Listen, you don't kill the Opper. I mean, they're still every bit as valuable as when they had 100 HP. Now they may be a little bit more scary because of the risks they'll take, being on such low health. Gade under in default makes a nice maneuver there to pull back, and AZ continues to have impact. Low HP, so they ripped him up, but they didn't kill him. And he's still a one-shot kill. Gade, amazing second shot there. And again, showing off his maneuverability all over the place.
Yeah, so sick that he's actually winning these duels like this.
Crazy.
Innocent has been spotted, and Gade with another one. Quad kill for Gade in the round. A must-win round for Hyenas, and the in-game leader getting the majority of the work done there. A little bit of help from AZ.
Leading by example. Wonderful stuff. Chewing fiercely on that gum.
Got to burn that energy, stay focused. But yeah, AZ chiming in with a bit of help. This was a sick one here, edge of the smoke.
Yeah, no crosshair too.
Just super clean.
That's a new bug. That's a new bug.
Yeah, it's coming through, right?
Spectator bug. That's
who needs it?
That one's Valve's got to fix that one.
Ooh. Hard Eco, actually, they finally succeeded in breaking Anonymo's economy.
Wow, actually didn't think we'd see the day. Looks like maybe the 9-6 is coming, maybe.
Could be possible. Still 9 rounds on T side is. I don't think Anonymo should be feeling too bad about this half, no matter how it goes from here on out. But obviously, you always want more.
Wow, more than some warning shots. Beautiful headshot. Wow, he just won't stop.
Just deletes.
Doesn't even have to flick.
Quad kill doesn't take a point of damage. You gotta love it.
Reaction time.
But now this is it. Big round coming up. The final round of this first half. Anonymo.
No way we get 3 9-6 halves in a row somewhere.
You're right.
What are the odds of that?
Is it possible? Can it happen?
I don't know. I don't believe it.
They're so evenly matched, these two teams, actually. It's really entertaining.
Yeah.
But Anonymo, I mean, I would think that they're going to be able to come out ahead here just because of all these recent experience that they've got.
10-5 might be the final nail. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Oh!
That's so unfortunate.
Wow, I can't believe he's still spotting, actually, after taking a tag on that Molly. But his shoulder peaks are very good. He takes a bit of damage, but not very much.
The fact that that Molly spreads onto him, there's that audio cue. It's just...
That's it.
Heart rate spikes to 1,000 in an instant. Yeah, because they could swing on you at that point, and you would be in a world of trouble. Gade, however, survives to fight another day. Mid-control getting set up here for Anonymo. It's looking like they're going to manage it just fine as well. And so now we could see what is a very popular Spencer. No way does he survive this. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there's the trade.
Yeah, it's like you said. I mean, they'd have to get very unlucky. The Molly on the cat, but this duel is actually more important. Now, Kyler trades it back, and AZ comes in front of the Molly. Borup actually finds his way out here, too. How is that even possible? I don't even remember how that came up, and it looks like we might be coming up to that 6th round. It is. Hyenas recover the half. And I think more importantly, just show that they're still in this game. 4 in a row to close out the first 15. Come back after the break for the second half. Anonymo, they're on the brink. They're on the precipice. But Hyenas are looking to prove that they are no slouches as well, that maybe they have put in more practice than we once anticipated and are proving that they're better than their match versus FPX. And I think it's clear that they have definitely made some strides since then.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt, they have definitely come together. I mean, there's the firepower on this team. I really would hate to see them go down without a fight. And, well, there you go. Gade continues to show what he's capable of. Innocence on point. Gonna get two. Such a close call. That definitely looked like it was going to get out of hand there for a second, but the Hyenas just taking bullets to faces.
Oh my God, somehow managing to rocket past all three and even win a headshot. Eventually the trade will come through. That is kind of insane, the two last kills that we saw on top of the balcony, and that's Anonymo taking a 10th quickly. And this will be the third map where we get a 9-6 half. But also the first time that the team with 9 rounds gets the second pistol. Because almost every single time it's been the kind of comeback.
Yeah.
Tied up. So, will this spell disaster for Hyenas, I think is the question.
Well, no bomb plant, so this should be just a hard eco from them. And it's looking like that's what we're going to get. One Deagle picked up on Borup. So again, are we going to get those spicy Deagle headshots? Entirely possible. They've set a trap at top mid in case Anonymo wanted to try and play super aggressive. It's not going to be the case. Instead, Hyenas are just going to group up, and Anonymo are chilling. Key would love to see Key get into position here in connector still with that MP9. He'll get the lurk on AZ, but then all of the rifles getting the kills from there.
It's too good. It's too good. Big little snacks there in the corner, right corner of the window.
Big snacks, little snacks.
Big snacks, little snacks, yep. Little Oreo.
Just a snack. 11-6.
Little gummy bear.
What is it? I mean, I guess you could hold on to the MP9s and play aggro close.
Yeah, there's a number of options. They could take over palace control. They could even push underpass with the MP9 and just hold it without actually going all the way through. They can double push upper B or play close upper B. Listen, I know Mirage gets a lot of hate, but it's a really good map. It's very versatile, and there's tons of CT options, and it's actually, there's not one wrong thing that they can potentially do with these guns. So it's going to be hard for Hyenas to read. They might know that there are these SMGs up, but how to play against them is a different question. I think once upon a time it was all about that palace push, but I think these days people have changed it up quite a lot. Even playing close A ramp with an MP9 can sometimes be even scarier than using, a full-on rifle. That high fire rate.
Yeah, exactly. You can just spray someone down in an instant.
Yeah. And
yeah, we will see a little bit of a presence at mid, at least from Key. Watching Snacks is back.
I'd love to do these bait setups, and it looks like Hyenas might be, quietly avoiding the problem here. Grouping up for the B site hits. Innocent preemptively throws a smoke down. They reroute into underpass.
If they go connector, this is brutal.
Yeah, no pressure. Yeah, definitely. That's just the triangle of death here from the CT side in connector, and Snacks to lead it with the very powerful AUG in hand. And they're hyper aware of the idea that someone could be doubled up in underpass, so aren't ready to peek that quite yet. Smoke comes down inside of the window, and now Anonymo might be worried about window room being taken over, but I assume they haven't broken the grate here. And the CTs find some more trades, but it goes back for Fesser with 2.
This is all over the place.
This is nuts, actually, but B-site is open.
Yes, and they managed to make their way right onto it. Borup is going to get that bomb planted so quickly. Kyler has been patiently waiting by Palace this entire time.
Late mid Kirby, it looks like he will not be cleared here.
Gutted.
And yeah, this is still. I don't know. He doesn't have any nades. Is the thing.
He's collecting some now, and it's looking like he's deciding that rather than go for the retake with only a few seconds left, he's just going to back off and try and save this AK. Yes, save this AK. And fair enough. The setup was there, but I wonder if that firepower, if not upgrading the MP9s, is what cost him, not having the additional firepower in those trades.
But But they keep it to 3 deaths, and they also, yeah, it was like Fesser got those 2 key kills in mid. And I mean, yeah, Fesser doesn't have the most kills, but I remember a Fesser round this game. A Fesser round or 2.
Well, we got a quick tech timeout here. Should get sorted out fairly quickly. But this was the must-win duel there from Snacks to start it off. It's just that Fesser and AZ again just going to town. Dude, Fesser, if you picked him for multi-kills on your fantasy,
yeah,
like, you'd be really happy right now.
You'd be rich.
You'd be really happy. Dude always seems to get kills in pairs. But
so the thing is, I think they meet their quota though. Although Hyenas, win with a bomb plant and make some money, it's still Anonymo get the 3 kills, and they've got an even better buy now. So they still have their foot on the neck of Hyenas. I think it's if they win this round, if they even win 3 kills on this round, they're just always, as long as they keep getting 3 kills or get close to winning, then the Hyenas are always going to be on the brink of a double save. Having to come back, giving up the loss bonus over and over again. So
tech timeout called. Anonymo just sitting there, man, here we go again. But not so this time. Not so this time, in case they were getting a little worried. We're in on it. Anonymo back into the mix, and Hyena's ready to go. So this is going to be the round of kind of a weird buy. AZ's got a Glock? What's going on here?
I don't know, but AZ also is dead. He was quite, I guess they're actually quite low on money. I'm not even sure what happened, but now they've lost mid control.
What the hell is going on? Did he he had 1750 in the bank. Did he just forget to buy?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I actually have no idea what happens there, but at least he dies to the op, so he saved some money. Whatever else he was going to buy, but I'm not exactly sure what was going on.
You're that silver lining kind of guy, At
At
least he died to the op. It's only $100.
No, I mean, at least he died to the op, meaning he would have died no matter what gun he had in his hand, right?
Yeah, fair enough. It's looking like it's going to be another B hit, though, in a second, and they have got short access. 2 players on the B side, however. Kyler and Innocent ready and waiting. Oh, that is actually very painful.
Other one softened up, but not dead. Borup's still alive. He wants some more, and he misses an opportunity. Wow, he just kind of slinks out of that. Kyler, woo, clean shots. Crazy kill, and he keeps Borup's attention long enough for Kai to come out and find that duel. Yeah, on the bright side for AZ, he's got like the same amount of money as everyone else now as well. I'm not sure what happened there. I am without answers. Answerless.
Answerless. Left wondering what could have been.
I'm in the void.
I am, yeah, we are. I don't think we're going to get an answer to that, so it may just be one of life's mysteries, and we just have to accept it.
It's between AZ, God, and the admins.
Yeah, exactly. We just have to move on. We just have to move on, not dwell. It's going to be a quick mid here coming in from Hyenas as Nexa catches out AZ with the ramp lurk. Kirby, though. Nice bait. Nice jiggle. Doesn't get it, though. But that was very nicely done. Very clean work on his part. So, fairly textbook anti-eco coming in here, and then nothing too crazy. And this should be a fairly clean-cut round here in a moment. If they keep... Okay, there we go. They start walking. So Minio isn't going to have an audio cue. Snacks is going to have to watch ramp on his own, of his own volition. Yep, and spots the second man.
Oh, he always knows.
And he's dead.
Wow, the warden in the watchtower sniped out of his post. Okay, gets refragged. 13-7 for Anonymo. And they're probably getting looser and more comfortable as the rounds pass. Now they upped the challenge with the better guns, and then they one-handedly they denied mid control. They did lots of damage on the bonus. They are building up a bank for themselves. And Hyenas, they aren't out of it by any means, but this will be one of their last chances to put a stand together. At least it'll be one of their last chances to definitely have an op, even if they do win or even if they do win at this point. So. We'll see if AZ can hit us with a flash of brilliance and find an opening. I mean, he could have been literally could have been forward thinking. I'm still hung up on that Glock round and thinking like, if only way I'm going to buy an op.
That would be just the next level.
Yeah.
Omega brain.
Yeah.
Kind of play. I don't know though. I don't know if we can go that deep, dude. I don't know if we can go that deep into the Matrix.
We're trying pretty hard these days.
Just call up Anders.
Yeah.
What happens next, Anders? 13-7 though. And Hyenas now. This is it. HE to the top. Going to try and do some damage. Easily dodged there by Hyenas. They saw that coming. Looked like it could be a quick split though. There's 2 to ramp right now for Hyenas chilling. And with no aggression coming their way. Nice shot from AZ.
Oh, really hanging out there inside of connector over top of the smoke. Certainly overstaying his welcome a little bit. And Innocent, I think this is hard, but wow, Fesser's what a crazy couple of kills. Unbelievable. Jackknife frags over top of default. And they've got one to answer back with a mid-side smoke. This is actually a pretty good smoke. I think it allows Kyler to gain some control back. But, and there's no kill in connector just yet. I mean, he's taking some kinds of risks here, which is actually, it looked like it actually would have been the, best play he could possibly make if he had found the timing, but still 4 up, man. Another amazing round from Fesser.
Again, dude, the guy just gets kills in pairs. It's crazy.
Yeah.
He is the multi-kill god on this map at this point. Snacks hoping to just save this AWP. They would have money, but I mean, if he can save this op, that would make a huge difference for his team going into the next round. Hyenas don't have any, they do not want to be losing anything right now, and so I think we'll get that gentleman's agreement where they each kind of just hang back.
I'm kind of starting to see, like Maui referenced, I think, the interview where Innocent said Kyler was a little bit of a Yakinder, and I see what Maui saw, which is
You're getting that vibe?
No, he's not that, but I actually saw that from Fesser just now. Where, like, Fesser felt that was like more of a Yakinder play right there, taking heat and just running, like thinking that he knew where they were, and then just coming up the stairs, perfectly clearing Innocent over the corner of the smoke, and then that was a beastly shot on the default. There's nothing you could do about that.
He had that read. He had that read.
That was good stuff.
That was so sick. And so now, well, what is this going to do here? There will be just enough money for Anonymo to get a full buy. Hyena's going to be very happy to get that. I'm sure Key's going to be kicking himself for hanging around long enough for the smoke to clear and for him to get picked off like that in connector. And so we'll see if he continues to show that kind of presence in con early. And he is going to be able to just make it across. Nobody quite peeking. He isn't going to be alone forever, however. Kirby and Fesser very close to taking over con, and just beautiful. The angle is superior for Kirby.
Yeah, it's crazy because there's 2 ops. I can't believe wow, this is nuts. They get some info. They push Minio out of this position, but the default molly means they know that he can't be back there, and they take advantage of the situation. I'm not a huge fan of the way they set this up, I'll be honest. With the player inside of connector, I feel like they were not making use of the, oh my god, what a crazy spray. All the way down to the last bullet, both kills, and one of the ops gone. But, I'm not a huge fan of the way they set up there in connector. No chance for the refrag, not using that long line with the op onto connector. I think this would be a spot where playing ticket and taking over a ramp control, taking over pallets, I feel like would have made more sense.
Okay.
And then using the other op however you want, either in B, cat, whatever it is. But I feel like they really weren't taking advantage of that with no mid presence whatsoever.
And so now, I mean, this is going to leave them in a bit of an awkward spot. They're going to be more interested in hunting down this gun, Hyenas. They've got more money in the bank. Can afford to give one up or two. Kyler still hanging in here. It's going to be split second, and he barely survives it. So close.
Makes a difference. There was no op option here for Anonymo if he didn't save it.
So 13-9, and this is going to be the half buy. Maybe we get the hero op, but again, very quick plays coming in here from Hyenas. Really nice work from there. I like to see this quick pace. And again, more mid presence from Hyenas this time around. They're dodging these flashes. They figured out the pattern. Kyler going to get boosted to ladder, so he's going to be coming around through short with that AWP.
Oh, looks like it could be decently effective play. Are they over top of the box watching this? No, not not quite. There is a way in for the op.
The nice thing for Hyenas is that they know the op was saved, so they can play around that information.
Yeah, that's a good point. They're trying to hunt this down.
And so for now, very patient stuff. We're going to get the smokes coming in. A little bit of a tricky smoke here in connector, though. Gade definitely aware of the possibilities. HE onto him. No, dodges the damage. And Minio just kind of crossing his fingers, hoping he survives this hail of bullets. Nice bait and switch. AZ going to get that kill for free on Minio. Man advantage for Hyenas.
Oh, there's a gun barrel going to be sticking out if Snacks nearly saw that. And the op, there it is. They finally found it, but what can they do with this info? Are they still going to commit to A? 35 seconds left. Oh, Snack sees a little bit of butt sticking out of connector, and he's hungry. He wants some. He's here to eat that ass, and he does get some damage off, and he finally finishes the frag. It's actually Kai. Kirby from the balcony will try to answer back, and another multi from Fesser, but now it's Innocent in a 1v2, and again, he has that op. It's a temptation. Do I want to go for it? Do I need to save? But he seems so primed and ready to attempt this. I don't know if there'll be the option. Double swing comes in on the right timing, and Hyenas break 10 with that.
Yes, they do. Double digits. And I think it's just going to be a half buy coming in here from Anonymo. If they force into this, it's not going to be the prettiest of buy rounds. And so they're still in the lead. They can still afford to give up a round, let Hyenas get up to 11. But you go with the Deagles, and anything is possible. You could still come up with 14 here. That timing, the spacing there for the trades were just not quite there for Hyenas.
Yeah, and another wicked multi.
Tough break for Kyler though. Wanted to help out in mid, and then that's obviously when he gets flanked. But this is going to be very quick coming through. Gade over the top, managing to find kills everywhere. Key, however, putting up a fight on A. Takes one with him.
Could be worse. Innocent will run over at one flash and take this newfound AK over towards V. I don't know if he's getting in the halls here safely. Let's see. He's going to jump over, right over the crosshair of Borup and then drop down into the side, I think, after realizing they might have spotted him. And yes, it could be a very important, we'll see. Well, it could be a very important save here for Innocent. We don't know yet.
Do they let him, though? I mean, when you're down to 2, yeah, you've got money to buy, sure, but you don't want to donate the op. So AZ has to play passive, and it's on Fesser.
Yeah. Oh, Fesser will start running, and Innocent has no idea. What? Wow, I don't know. There could have been comms from his teammates, or I have no idea.
That is very weird. We're going to get a call coming in here, a tactical timeout called by Anonymo, though. This is the big buy around here to stop the Hyenas from tying up this situation, and so they want to make it count. They have enough money for the double EWP if they wanted to go for that again.
You know, I think maybe he didn't realize how much was showing of his back, and he thought, I hear this, but he's still worried about the other guy.
Yeah.
And then assumes he can just hold this angle. Doesn't want to be a fool and turn around and get opt or something like that, maybe.
Yeah, now it's where you get that conversation going. What is it that they've been going for? Hyenas have been getting good control of top mid early.
I think they need to stop being connector. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That seems like some...
focus more on the extremities.
That's definitely not in meta to be hanging out a connector late into the mid-round without mid-control when their other team is opping. Credit to Hyenas for like really opping it for a long time, but I don't think that opportunity should be there. It looks like another chance. The flick tries to come down. Oh my god, this round falls on its head. That is a crazy collapse of mid here. Brought to you by the CT side. I mean, they had to really smash that open. And AZ had a pretty good timing, but his attention got pulled in 2 directions with 2 players in the connector. And Kirby's going to suffer to this late peek at mid with the bomb dropped in vision, last known on the A-ramp.
Wow. Talk about calling for a bold move, right? Yeah. When you're just having trouble mid and you feel like you keep getting picked off when you're still playing it, you could play the extremities, or I guess you could just decide to wrecking ball it and go, okay, full flash and full fight and just get in there fast. Take the fight to them, and they get 5 players. They keep 5 players alive, Anonymo, in that crucial round.
Wow, what a call.
What a call. Yeah, that's bold. That's what's going to win you series. And I guess for them, you know, it's just a nightmare fuel if you get into another 15-15 sort of scenario going into overtime on Mirage.
Look at this, the flash assist just perfect from Minio and from Innocent. 3 flash assists between the two of them.
This is actually really good from Anonymo, right? You know, because it's just like, it's like a fight, right? Just end it. If you let it go to the judges, anything can happen, right?
Wow.
So,
whoa. We got something interesting going on here. There's a split on the A ramp and B, but there's the bombs upper B as well. And I don't know if they're going to fake upper B and run this bomb underpass. But the 3 players here, they're trying to sell some kind of hard fake somewhere. But the setup looks like it'll get called out. The op will be able to fall back. It does get underneath the balcony, and Snacks has the audacity to go for another peek. They pull the goalie on the B site, and this means that it's open. Hyenas, will they be able to capitalize on this opportunity? They found a little bit of space, even though they don't have the player advantage. But this smoke allows them to come inside. This Molotov will cost Borup a ton of HP to make this retake potentially even easier, and the CTs are going to respect how much space the T's have taken. But Borup, I mean, surely he gets cleared in this position. That's what you would assume. Let's see if he's been sneaky enough. They start to work out. My God, with such low health, he still gets a kill. 2-on-3 in this position. AZ finds one, but Snacks finds that trade. Last alive is Kirby. 1v2 situation. Defending against match point. They don't know where he is. He finds the first kill. They tap the bomb. They get off it. He hides, and then he finds it after. Peeks out the left side of bench. Headshot onto Kyler. Defends against 15. What an unlikely 1v2. I thought it was over from there.
saves the op as well, icing on the cake. But yes, that is the fact that they managed to maintain it, but it's just too slow. It takes too long each time around. They win the duel, but there's just seconds being bled off the clock, and when the bomb is already ticking, I mean, that's what can happen. You just run out of time. KRB, of course, is going to play that perfectly.
Wow.
He's got the stones.
Yeah, he does that. How do you roll out of bed this morning with stones that big?
Awkwardly.
Oh my God. This is crazy because there's palace control with the op above. Headshot in through the wall. There's one spamming while they push out. What a good bait play, but still the trades are in favor of Hyenas, and they punish Innocent, trying to lurk in through the smoke to sneak out to triple. They'll not get caught off guard today. Hyenas live another day. And Anonymo still have another scary save situation. They need to stay alive, and they lose one of their two players.
This is it, though. That's all their money.
Yeah.
They have tapped their bank, Anonymo.
Holy hell. That is kind of crazy. I actually, running out of Palace, they had the guy in the back spamming while one ran out. That was...
I mean, again, though, but that was the thing. Anonymo with the bold call. This time it doesn't work. But they decide to rush Palace and try and really take the fight on the extremity this time instead of taking the fight in mid. Unfortunately for them, Hyenas just had different, just come right through on the other side.
Yeah.
But this is a disaster for Anonymo. Their money is wrecked. They have to hard eco and go into us. If they hard eco now, they'll just have it. Yeah. They'll have a buy in the next one. So some Deagle Kevlar looking like they're actually going to go ahead and get some Deagle Kevlar at least.
6 of the last 7 rounds here have been won for Hyenas.
This is so crazy. It's such an even match as well in terms of kills. Like, these two teams are so evenly matched. It's just, I mean, Anonymo right now, it's just nightmare fuel. You're going the distance again on Mirage. It's 30 rounds on Nuke. Overpass was fairly one-sided in favor of Anonymo, but now this is just going to get completely out of hand. AZ boosted up, looking for targets, not quite going to find one. Some patient play coming in here from Anonymo. Hyenas now, it's all just a matter of keeping their focus, keeping their cool.
We're peeking off this. It looks like we are. Oh, oof. Kyler went back in for that swing. Assumed maybe he'd have an extra second of AZ being blind. That was maybe kind of ambitious. Oh, man, that rifle almost gets punished. Snacks barely gets away with and eventually get hunted down. They'll at least see that someone is up here in the halls. And that kill comes out. Borup shuts down the push through upper B. And this opens up Cat, I think, for the attack on the T side. And immediately the rotation comes through as well. They try to bait this out. And now it's just a Deagle in the back of the site. You'd think unlikely here. Moving into 14-14 for Hyenas. Well earned. 8 of the last 9 rounds.
It has to be it has to be 30 rounds, Launders. It has to be 30 rounds.
Oh my gosh.
Anonymo, Mirage and Anonymo, it has to go the distance.
God, what a show with them always.
Oh, this is nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
And for Hyenas as well, I mean, they are on the edge. Nobody expected anything from Hyenas in this tournament.
Yeah, I mean, Anonymos were not sleeper. They did really well in the qualifiers, so there were actually kind of big expectations for one of the lesser-known teams. There's another kill to come out from the connector. Oh my God, another CT shutdown at mid. This time off of Cat. Kyler's in a position where he certainly gets 1 kill. Can he get 2? Double spray down. Another coming up. Through upper B, shuts down 3. Miano helps him. AZ, last one up. Where is he? Top of mid. Looking to basically save. There is almost no hope now. What a round from Kyler. I was kind of waiting for that.
The hero.
For some time.
He needed to be the hero, and he certainly showed up. So I was just thinking, Anonymo right now, what's flashing through their heads is that they could be in an elimination situation after everything that they've gone through here. And then Kyler steps up and gets a triple kill and saves his team's hopes and dreams here.
Wow.
That's unbelievable.
Literally 3v5 there for a flash of a second. And AZ, surely his time is limited. They keep spotting him. Surely just waiting for a shot from either way just so they can peek. I mean, he's just dead as soon as they decide to kind of go for the swings, and that's it. They get to 15. 2 of the last 9 rounds, but this is one of them. And now Anonymo, they have odds. I think right now, if we were to see some kind of odds meter,
okay, the
odds would say that OT is coming because there's enough money for Hyenas to buy. They win the vast majority of rounds, and even in this round, it was a 5v3 if not for this play from Kyler.
Indeed. This is just that 1 in 100 where, yep. Kirby's face says it all. Kirby's face says it all. You have to think that in Hyenas' minds, this is it. They've got the 2-man advantage. They're going to go on to B. They're going to murk them, and they're going to get that match point. And instead, now it's Anonymo on match point.
Yeah. Mid control once again, and look how audacious they're being. Still standing out here at mid. The smoke is going to come up soon, and Key finds a way to push through, get the kill. Smoke comes up. A chance for him to die, and he is feeling brave. Still sticking around. They could get punished from the Hall's push, but there's a trap set here from Sandwich to peek after Kirby takes a shot.
They just expect Kirby to be lurking in Palace now. They've made adjustments.
Oh my God.
That is unfortunate.
That could have made a world of difference. Snax ends up killing the lurker out of Hall's 5v3 Semler. This could be the last round of the game.
I can hear the others shouting right now watching this.
Yeah, it certainly feels like it. Anonymo are actually going to bring this home. But Hyenas, again, they've been fierce on the T side. They've made a huge comeback. They've won most of these rounds, and they bring one back. Fesser, key mid-round kill here with his rifle. Borup, he's been super solid on the 50-50s. Bomb in hand, though. This could be everything if he finds this. And Kyler, he's putting that aggression up. Borup goes a bit high with a shot. Bomb gets dropped. Snax takes out another. AZ left alone once again. He goes down. Anonymo win in the 30th round on map number 3.
They've done it. Mirage again. All the reps pay off.
Chest bump.
Snax with the chest bumps. You're not stopping this guy, dude. What a monster.
That is an elimination.
What a performance. And yes, Hyenas fall. They will not go any further here. This was a lower bracket match. And Anonymo, man, that's unreal.
They stayed strong. They stayed strong. It was a messy end and a hard-fought battle for Hyenas. And I have to say, I had given them no respect after that first series. But after this one, they looked a whole lot better and brought it close. But yeah, certainly you got to say Anonymo earned that one.
It's a painful one, man. It really is. It's such an even match. It's not like any of them underperformed on this last map either. Everybody was hitting shots. Fester, again, with the multi-kills. I mean, Kirby had his moments. Everybody had their moments on Hyena. And again, it's worth putting the emphasis on that the expectations were low when it came to Hyenas coming into this tournament. Everybody's like, oh, well, they kept the 3 players. They got the spot. They didn't have to go through the qualifiers, right? Yada, yada. And yet here they are, playing it close and really putting up a fight, and that's admirable. So good on them, and hopefully we get to see more from them in the future.
Yeah, certainly should. So let's throw it over to the desk. Monty, what do you think about all that?
I think we almost had a heart attack just shouting around in the back.
Guys.
It was it was
Sweating over here,
really
man.
hairy there. The Kyler clutch was very impressive at the end. It could never be. It just has to be super close, I guess, on Mirage.
Mirage just keeps on giving. People that didn't want this map in the pool anymore, I don't know what
All
you're.
idiots.
Yeah, I don't. Well, I don't know.
Dumb.
I don't know what they're smoking.
So dumb.
I don't know what they're smoking. I'll say that.
Doesn't sound very fun.
No, doesn't sound like a good, whatever that strain is. Get it away from me. I'll say that.
And this series, though, like this series delivered. I thought this was going to be the most boring one of the day, but here we are, and honestly, Mirage just going down to the wire.
Yeah, credit to Hyenas for looking like an actually decent team that can maybe move forward in the CS landscape and maybe do something, maybe do some damage. This was not their tournament, of course, but they looked better than they did on day one.
Yeah, if this is a real team that's going to stick together for the long run, I'm honestly kind of excited to see more of them. I know I kind of alluded to the fact that I wanted to paint them as the villains here, and Anonymo the heroes, of course, but honestly, hats off to Hyenas, well fought, and congrats to Anonymo on their victory.
Yeah, really heartbreaking, too, to Hyenas. I mean, they almost completed that comeback. If it hadn't been for Kyler just stopping them, it looked like they were going to, at minimum send the game to overtime, if not win outright. That was really, really down to the wire there. Snacks, once again, delivering on Mirage. Another standout performance for the long-time veteran on Anonymo. I don't know what you say about that round, though, or that map. It was just so exciting the entire way through.
So back and forth, so many good rounds from Anonymo, so many times when it felt like Hyenas might be out of a round, but they fight their way back into it. And just honestly, this is one of those games where sometimes you could look at the positions of players and you think, okay, this round surely is Anonymo's, but then somehow Hyenas fight their way out of a sticky situation.
Yeah, really exciting. And we did see some good plays from Anonymo there, particularly on the tactical side, some good IGLing. We're going to start with round 11 to take a look at, because you like the map control that Anonymo was taking throughout the round.
Yeah, so if we hop right into this one, we'll see how Anonymo are just taking that early mid space. This is like been their bread and butter in all of the games we've seen against NIP especially, and the way that they were able to crunch onto the bomb site showed that even though Hyenas had a really solid defense here on A, it was Anonymo who came up big in terms of their map control and how much pressure they just put on the defenders.
Yeah, this just was Anonymo just forcing it in, really, just making the A play happen. It starts with this frag coming out from Minio and Snacks AWP to open things up. And even here, I mean, Gade's kind of an unwinnable position, 1v3 on the site with no help. Professor just really separated from him. And that's kind of the trouble sometimes when you have players pushed up at parts of the map, disjointed like that. As soon as the split comes in, it breaks it apart.
Yeah, even though actually Hyenas found that opening pick of the round, like that doesn't tell the full picture. I know that people like to focus on the opening kill stat. It's important. I'm not gonna lie or anything, but it's just that when you have that much map control, it's like one kill is not gonna actually stop the whole floodgates from opening.
Yeah, we also wanted to take a look at round 25 to show some of Anonymo's aggression as well, because that was a criticism that we had in the last map, is maybe playing a little bit too passively, but that was not the case here on the CT side.
Yeah, look at the top of the scoreboard. 4 straight for Hyenas, and really it didn't seem like Anonymo had any answer to their mid control. It was coming fast, loose, and honestly, every time they were just getting outpicked, outfought. Nice flashes timed from Minio and Innocent to make sure that Snacks and Key get free kills at mid, and suddenly this is a 5-on-2 in a blink of an eye, Maui.
Yeah, this is a really nice round from Anonymo where they just found the perfect timing to go for that mid swing, and then the player that's on the A site in Minio just uses his smoke and actually plays his life perfectly. Like, that's exactly what you want from an A anchor, not to give up that space, not to give up any control, and then Anonymo, they're able to just find the last player towards middle and care B, and all in all, I think that already demonstrated properly what we wanted to see from Anonymo, just that flash through the connector, the swing towards middle, and the anchors not really falling apart by the seams. Just all in all, good stuff from Anonymo, and gotta give them a lot of props because they actually put together a really solid defense in this game, although it did come down to the wire.
Yeah, and it's surprising because you look at that round, it's 14-11. They're coming off a really strong round win. However, Hyenas managed to get themselves back into it, and it really did come down to round 29 here because it was looking dire for Anonymo, looking like it probably would have been minimum overtime for them. And then we see this great clutch from Kyler, the young player on the Anonymo side, and showing what he can do in a high-pressure situation, which is an excellent play, especially for someone with as little experience as he has.
Yeah, starts out with, a few failed duels on the round, and Kyler just steps up, takes a step out, and finds the frags, and hopefully we'll get that here soon. But, that's kind of well, here it is. So right here, Snacks gets picked out of connector, AZ, and for Hyenas, right, this is so big. You're up in a 5-on-3 already. You have all the map initiative. Just one player left to find here on B, and Kyler steps up to the challenge, is just deleting people.
Yeah, great spray control there to get the first two. And, especially after this play, too, we saw in the player cams Innocent just jumping out of his seat and going and, congratulating Kyler. He knew exactly what was on the line. Somebody had to step up, and he really delivered. So congrats to him. That's a great moment for a player who's so young to have in their memory for the rest of their career.
Yeah, and just we didn't even talk about round 30, but the power of momentum from round 29, they were all so hyped about that. Round 30, I mean, it didn't even feel close. They just smashed him. They got him right out of the server after that, and that's the power of a boot camp, actually. The fact that you can carry those kinds of spirits from one round to the next because everybody in the room has been uplifted now that your young fragger is actually performing up to the standard or the expectations or potential that they know he all can get to.
All right, I've got a question for you as we look forward into the tournament for both NIP and Anonymo, actually.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask you guys to do a little bit of comparative analysis here. So which of these things is true? Now, they can all be true. Is NIP worse than you expected? How much did Hyenas improve between their first match to this one? And also, how much of this is Anonymo playing to the level of their opponents if you think NIP is good but Hyenas is worse?
For the first question about NIP and are they worse than what we thought they would be, I would say that NIP right now are probably not as good. They're probably not as good as we would hope. I think out the gates we probably expected them to just kind of smash Anonymo, like I did in particular. I thought that would probably just be a 2-0. NIP have just been top 15 team. Adding Device seems like a huge upgrade over Knock, but they actually were really close with Anonymo, even losing to them the first time, having to play that rematch, and it still was close even during the rematch. So I would say that NIP right now aren't quite where they need to be if they want to take down Flashpoint 3.
Couldn't agree more. Don't even bother throwing it to me.
Okay. Well, no, but there are other questions.
Okay,
so Hyenas, did they improve their performance significantly between these matches?
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, part of that I think goes into what maps were played. Vertigo was honestly the most appalling example of that, where it was just like there was nothing for them going right. Moving on to the rest of the map pool that we worked with today, I mean, Overpass really is where they shined, obviously, and outplayed Anonymo, but we kind of expected that. But considering how well Mirage went towards the end, really could have gone their way. Outside of that play from Kyler, this really could have been an OT situation potentially, and maybe the series goes the way of Hyenas. So I think they improved a lot. Yeah.
All right. Well, before we answer that final question that I had, we do have an interview with Snacks from Anonymo. So we do get to chat with him a little bit. Hey, Snacks. First off, on behalf of Flashpoint, I'd like to apologize for the situation that we created for you guys. And congrats on the win today. We're really happy to see you guys bouncing back, even though it was quite close there at the end. What was your guys' attitude in those final rounds? Because you seem to be amping each other up a lot and carrying through to the win.
We just wanted to go full rounds in Mirage, so that's why we waited till the end.
Of course.
It was certainly exciting.
It's more practice for us,
Of course.
And I think that's all.
Okay, Snacks, I had a question about your guys' Overpass. So Innocent kind of in this interview with Freya said that you guys got this one map where you guys have this cool nade technique. Is that the run boost? Is that the run boost where you guys throw those double mollies deep?
Mm-hmm. That's exactly the thing in Innocent said. And about the Overpass, I only can tell, I said to guys already that our Overpass is cursed because I lost in Atlanta versus Astralis in 2017, so we shouldn't play it. I don't know how to play this map. I'm lost everywhere, and always when I'm trying to pick somewhere, I feel like they are on the other side of the map, so...
It's just play keep away from you. That's how every team seems to play.
Yeah, I say let's go Dust 2.
Yeah. All right.
Snacks, moving forward for the rest of the tournament, I mean, you guys, are you feeling like you're comfortable at actually making a lower bracket run? I mean, some of these teams that are coming into the tournaments who came through the qualifier specifically spoke about Flashpoint 3 as, you know, a training ground, a place to earn experience. You know, we know you have no shortage of experience, but for the team itself, do you still hold really high expectations?
Yeah, I think our guys like Kay and Keller, they are really young and they are amazing. Like their aims are on point. So I really hope we can do a good damage on this tournament. Also, what I can say about the team, it's like we still don't feel like much prepared for all the maps. Yeah, I mean we have our structure building in the like area of the team times. So it's still not the best we can do. I think we are lack of some special moves on maps or tactics or even like feeling each other because it's a not long time. I probably know only Innocent before we made that team. So yeah, we're still trying to do our best. I think if we get the flow like Virtus Plow had in the past, we can do a lot of good on the map on the server. So yeah, basically I feel good with the team. I'm the most old and experienced for sure in the team, but I think that's also help our guys to develop more. And I think that's the thing they can see in me, that I'm pretty like happy when we are playing. Don't get mad or something. Trying to be positive as much, because that's what helps in the match in the team. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, man.
So one question for you. Your next opponent is going to be Sprout. Do you have any thoughts or a message that you'd like to give to them?
I hope that they're not gonna connect with some problems in internet and
Me too.
yeah, and everything is good. 30-40% table is up, and
Dzień dobry, Snacks. You played like a fucking
Dzień
beast
dobry.
yesterday. Good luck in the tournament. Bye.
Thank you, man. Thank
Jinky,
you, man.
jinky.
I miss you, Jinky. Yeah. All right, so I don't have any message. I hope for a good match, and I hope, of course, we're gonna win it. So, yeah.
Excellent. Cool. Well, thank you very much for talking to us. Congratulations on the win. We look forward. You'll have more time to prepare this time around than the very short turnaround you had from yesterday.
That's good. Yeah. Nice, guys. So, I love this tournament. I love this game.
Oh my God.
Well, I love your patience, Snacks, with us, and that you continue to have high spirits in spite of the circumstances that were beyond your control. So thank you very much for joining us for the interview. We really appreciate it. We look forward to seeing you again in your match versus Sprout.
All right. Thank you, guys. See ya.
Congrats. Thanks.